everyone. Okay, hi Carrie Ann, hi Mum. Now I'm just setting up because tonight we're going to do the unboxing, hi everyone, of the donation box that I got from Stamping Up. And it's that big that it doesn't fit on my table, so I've currently got it sitting on my chair. But I'm going to move it to the floor and then we'll open it from there. So I'm going to do that first and then we'll get into the crafting side of things. I am going to get another chair. Hi Carolyn, say hi when you're on. Let me know you're here. Hi Marie. So I have arranged for a donation box from Stamping Up. So what Stamping Up do is they allow demonstrators to request a donation box where they provide you all retired stock that you can then raffle off, but the proceeds must be donated to a registered charity, and each demonstrator is allowed to do this once a year. This is the first time ever that I've done it. I've seen plenty of other demonstrators do it, so I decided I was going to do it for my catalogue launch, and this is my catalogue launch flyer. So I think I need to turn that around so that you guys can see it. Probably there. So it's being launched on the 1st of June is my catalogue event, and I am donating all proceeds to Brave Hearts. So the entry cost is $40 and $12 from that goes direct to Brave Hearts, because then that will cover $12 educates a child about personal safety through Brave Hearts Ditto Keeping Safe adventure program. So that means every person that attends this event will at least get to do a donation for that of $12 per person. So that's where that money is going. And then all the raffle proceeds is also being donated to Brave Hearts as well. And currently I am also a, hi Clint, hi Ben, a employee of Westpac, and Westpac has a great matching gifts program, so that if you make a donation to if an employee makes a donation to a registered charity, then Westpac will also match that gift. So I have said to Stamping Up that I will make the donation from my event through Westpac, which then means that the proceeds will be doubled. So that includes this $12 entry fee donation plus the raffle proceeds. Now obviously that my employment with Westpac is finishing very soon, so I won't be able to continue doing that, but I thought I'd take advantage of it whilst I'm still an employee with Westpac. So that's what I'm doing. I am limiting spots to this because just to make sure that I have enough time with everybody for the make and takes and things like that as well. So if you want a ticket for this, you need to register and pay as soon as possible, because your spot's not secured until payment's received for that. But I have sent out invoices to everybody that has expressed interest in that already. But if you're interested, let me know. And then if you bring a friend as well that hasn't been to any of my classes previously, then you get an extra ticket into the Lucky Door prize. But so I thought I'd show you that, and then this massive box, and I might just take the camera, this might get a bit weird. See how big the box is. It's massive. So we're going to open it live tonight before I do the crafting, and then see what's in it, and then so you'll be able to see what some of the raffle prizes are going to be. I then bag them all up into raffle prizes, and then I'll let you know what the tickets are, and if you can't make the event, then you can still purchase tickets as well. So I'm very excited this came today. I wasn't actually thinking this was going to arrive until Monday, so I thought I'd have to wait until next week. And whilst I was in the office today, this is really full. Hi Christine, hi Beck, hi Kerry, hi Sue, everyone's on tonight, lovely. That when I was in the office today, Adrian sent me a text going, look what arrived. And I'm like, oh. So it's nearly as exciting as when I purchase stuff from Stamping Up and I get a big brown box. So this one still has brown paper in it instead of plastic bits. Okay. So, this is good. So they've donated the gusseted cellophane bags, which is great because I was thinking I was going to have to purchase some to put some of the raffle prizes in. So that's very thoughtful that they've done that for me. One of the old style whale tail punches. Oh, and it's the curly label one. That's very cute. I actually think I still have that in my stash. There's some more paper. Some of this ribbon. This was the Shimmer ribbon combo, which was, I think it was a celebration gift, not last year, the year before. I loved this ribbon, this basic grey. I think I've still even got some in my ribbon tray. I used all the Calypso Coral and the, I think it's Bermuda Bay, but the basic grey I've still got. That's very pretty. We have got some metal rimmed pearls. Whoops. I'm trying to work out where the camera is because it's all backwards. The black baker's twine. The petal, what are these? Petal Passion embellishments. These are pretty cool. I think I've got these in my pack of stuff for my Lucky Door prizes for people sharing my video and making comments on my videos, and some more metal rimmed pearls, some Old Olive baker's twine. I've got 2 packs of that. I think that's Old Olive. Yep, Old Olive. These are cute. I still have some of these. The bright enamel shapes and things. So there's circles, bigger circles, hearts and stars, and they're in all the colours of the Brights pack. They're really cool. We have got the Colour Me Happy project kit, which you get to make, I think it's 20 cards. So you get to make all those cards up. So I'm hoping there might be a stamp that goes with that. Here it is, Colour Me Happy. So obviously this will go together. So when Stamping Up do these project boxes, what I've seen in the past is that they try and coordinate stamp sets and punches, or stamp sets and bundles and things like that, so that you get everything that you need, rather than just giving you this and then go, oh, you'll have to find your own stamp set. So that will go together as a kit, as a raffle. We have got glimmer paper. So I've got 2 packs of this glimmer paper. So this has it's a green, a blue and a white glimmer paper in there. A whole pack of markers for the Brights collection. How cool is that? Tutti Frutti cards and envelopes. So these are different coloured cards and envelopes. I'm going to have fun putting this together. It is Sue. I've seen so many other demonstrators do it. This is the first time I've ever done it and think so. You never know what you're going to get. You know it's going to be retired stuff, and the only clause is that you can't sell it to make a profit. You can only raffle it, and all the proceeds must be donated, and then you need to give. So I had to send in my flyer to Stamping Up. I've registered my event with Brave Hearts as well, and then sent everything to Stamping Up saying this is what I'm doing. Are you open to donating a box to me? And then they send it to you, and then you just need to give them a full report of what happens afterwards. So on the day, I need to remember to live stream me raffle ticketing and picking the raffle draws so that we can put that on the Facebook page. So I need everyone to remind me because I'll get caught up and forget. And then just give them a bit of a rundown afterwards. This is how much we collected and things like that. So it's really easy, and I'm surprised this box is so heavy. So this happy birthday stamp, I still have this. This is retired, but it's one of those stamps. It's a big stamp, and I don't want to get rid of it because it makes making a card really easy. A whole box of mini gift bows of that. We've got the Painted with Love gold stickers for embellishments. The Sweet Soiree decorative masks. So those ones can be used for scrapbooking pages, cards, anything really. Hi Chrissy. We have one of the old hole punches. This is a 1/16 hole punch. What is this? Oh, I don't even know what that is. I'm a bit scared to open that. Find out what that is a bit later. We have got Peekaboo Peach cardstock. So that's a nice orangey colour. And what are these? Mixed medallion card kits. Oh, so these are, I've got 2 card kits there as well, so more card kits to put together really easily. Mystery prize. Yeah, don't know what that is, Kerry. I'll find out. Do a bit more Googling later. I just don't want to open it because then somebody might think that it's used, but I don't know, I'll have a bit more of a think about that later. So the ink pad, so I've got Fresh Fig, because this is all, even though it's retired stuff, it's all brand new stuff, none of it's been used or anything like that. Berry Burst, so these are just the retiring ink color. These colours are current right now until the 3rd of June. That's lucky, isn't it? An archival basic black ink pad, so this is their permanent ink pad that we used to have. Sell tickets as a mystery prize, yeah. Oh, so we've got the whole lot. So Lemon Lime Twist, Powder Pink, and Tranquil Tide. So I think I'll bag them up because that's a whole pack of ink colours there. And then we've also got the basic grey in the archival, which is the permanent, rather than, because all our other inks are water-based. So those two were 2 permanent inks that we used to have. Another thing are the ribbons. So I've got 2 packs of those ribbons. I think I want to buy raffle tickets in this. Some Reuben Tutti Frutti washi tape. So I think that went with the Tutti Frutti card kit. So some washi. I have 10 ton of washi that I need to learn to use better, but, and this is Powder Pink ribbon. So I wonder if we have the ribbons for everything. No, I think the ribbons must have sold. We've just got Powder Pink ribbon, that's alright. We've got the Sweet Soiree Memories and More card pack. So they're really good if you scrapbook. They're already made cards, but then the other side to these are usually pictures and stuff. So I've seen plenty of people make cards with just those, and at the event we're going to be using the Memories and More pack for the Magnolia Lane suite to make cards, so you'll be able to see how you can use them to make cards. Some bulldog clips in the colours. I have about 2 or 3 packs of these because that's what I use. Here's my pack, so I've got different colours. That's what I use when I bag up my card classes, so they stick together. Glitter, thing of gold stamping glitter, and some single markers. We've got the chocolate chip and Tranquil Tide markers as a pack there. So that looks like all the accessories. Oh, maybe not. And then we have the stamps. So in a lot of, and it does, in a lot of these they do the wood mount stamps, or in the past have done the wood mount stamps, because then it doesn't matter if a new or a beginner stamper gets them, because then they can still use the stamps. They don't need to make sure they've got clear blocks or anything. Their Stamping Up from the new catalogue is no longer producing the wood mount stamps in Australia. But, oh, thanks Chrissy, I got it to match one of the new in colours. So, one of the new colours that's coming out in the catalogue, I'll just open my cupboard, is Tranquil Tide. No, it's not. It's Pretty Peacock. So, put that up the right way. So I took this to my nail tech last night and I said to her, let's find a colour like that. She did pretty well. So yeah, the wood mount stamps, Stamping Up's no longer stocking them, but my box looks like, and I think that's probably why it's so heavy, was it's full of wood mount stamps, which means that they're in the bigger cases. And when you put them together, just so that everybody knows, you get blank bits of wood and the stamp, and you've got to pull the stamp out of there and adhere it to the block of wood. Now, if you don't want the wood, you can just use this and adhere your sticker to it and then stick it to a clear block like you normally do. So you don't have to adhere it to the wood if you get this, because it's not already stuck there, so it's your choice. The first one we've got is Bloomin' Basket. So this was a celebration one. Was this a celebration this year or last year? I can't remember whether, I think it was last year. This Birthday Wit. This is another retired stamp that I have not got rid of. I love this. I've made so many birthday cards with this, and we even did a class with this last year. And again, nice big sayings that you only need one stamp and it kind of takes the card. Last year, yes. Birthday Blooms. This is very pretty. This is great for those that like to colour, but it's also an image that doesn't have to be coloured and it's still effective. But it does look really good when it's coloured. We have, oh, Birthday Blooms. Oh, this is Birthday Blooms, and then this is Birthday Blossoms. It's difficult when they have very similar names. So that's another one that's very pretty. Party Pandas. I haven't got rid of this set either. I think it's super cute. I like that. Now, this one we have Seasonal Bells, which was a Christmas card, and it's just fallen off my table. Seasonal Bells, and it comes with a matching punch. So the punch punches out the bells. So we'll just hack up everything because it's all just fallen off the table. Just go through and make sure we haven't lost any stamps over there. Okay. Back on track, I think. There's so much stuff in this box. Now, we have got Happy Wishes. So this was a celebration set, I'm pretty sure, from last year as well. So it's a two set stamp. So that'll come together. And then, oh, you've got this. Again, another two set stamp. Now, I won't be able to see. Hi, Denise. I can't really see comments now because my pile of stamps is blocking the comments on the... Oh, this rubber band just broke. Guy Greetings in a two set stamp as well. Now these are all wood mount. And Remarkable You. I've got some really nice sets in here. I've seen so many nice ones with this flower. So, oh, hi Grant. Alright, we've only got it getting to the bottom of the box. Oh, this was a very popular stamp set. I've just nearly lost that. Butterfly Basics stamp set. And then Moon Baby. That's super cute. And then this one is called You're So Sweet. So that's the end of the stamp sets. I think I'll show that one, yep. I've got a set of punches in here. Oh, the packet is open on that. Just close that back up. This is the Itty Bitty Fruit Punch pack. I actually think I've got a pack of DSP that I haven't opened yet that's sitting in my stash over there, so I might add that to this to make it a bit more of a full suite to give that away or raffle that off. The gold glimmer paper. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? We've got 2 packs of that. And then these are 12 by 12 packs. So this is Painted with Love DSP. So it had the Melon Mambo, Calypso Coral, and I think Powder Pink in it. And then the Brights, the Best of the Brights 12 by 12 cardstock. So that's got Bermuda Bay, Real Red, and Daffodil Delight in it. And then some DSP. Oh, this is pretty. I still have some of this. This is very pretty. This is the Sweet Star Designer Series paper. So I'll probably pair that with the cards and a few other items as a bundle. But that is now the bottom of that box. So I am going to have fun over the next few days bagging up those raffle prizes. So I'm just going to put it all back in. So they will be used for raffle prizes and the lucky door prize as well. And then once I've bagged them all up, I'll let everybody know how many raffles I've got, whether it's 10 raffles or what, and then how much the raffle tickets are. Because I'll try and bundle these up so that each raffle prize is worth the similar values. and bag all them up, and then all the proceeds from that goes to Bravehearts. So that was super exciting, and a bigger box than I had even thought was going to come. Just make sure I get it all in here. I've seen some other demonstrators get these boxes before, and I don't know whether it's the videos that they do or not, but it looks like they get a lot of stuff. But when I got mine, I'm like, whoa, that's a massive amount of stuff. Good things, then you'll have lots to raffle. Yes, I will. Loads to raffle off. So I've got that coming up. The other thing I want to talk about is this Everything is Rosy bundle on Product Medley is still available. So this is $139 in, trying to get that straight, in Australia, but it comes with all of these items here. So it comes with the stamp set, the die, the foil paper, 2 lots of ribbon, the shimmer paint, die cuts, and the DSP. And I have been busy making making more cards with mine. I wanted to just use the supplies that came in the kit, and I just added cardstock. So the other night I made 5 cards in about 40 minutes. So it made it really easy and simple. This is not my favourite. Out of all the cards I made, I don't like this one. So, but I still show it because often I find the card that I don't like the most is what everybody else likes. So I'm still showing it, but this is not my favourite. I made that one. Mine arrived yesterday. Oh, nice, Marie. Hopefully you get some time, maybe on the weekend, to at least open it and have a look. I really like this one. This one's so sweet. Such a good, nice, quick, easy card. So I used the die cuts. All I stamped with the sentiments. That's it. I didn't even stamp a lot of the flowers or anything because I wanted to make it as quick and easy as possible. This one I think is stunning. With the navy. Oh. And then we've got this one. So I did focus on the colours that came in the DSP because I wanted to make them quick and easy. But I've seen so many other cards made now that, like, once the DSP or the ribbons run out in the pack, doesn't mean the stamp's useless. Like, you can make it with all different other colours and things like that. So there's been so many other cards shared with colours like Bermuda Bay and Daffodil Delight, and make them really bright and happy and don't have to focus on these colours. So I'm using these colours while I'm using up the pack, and then I want to show the versatility of the stamp set afterwards. Blue, very sexy. Yes, very nice. And then this was the one that I did last week on the live with you guys with that sketch and things. So just showing that again. But really nice. They make really simple cards, and I've still got loads left over. So these cards used the ones with foil on them, which is this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 4 out of the 5 of those cards have foil on them, but I used one piece of the foil and just cut it up. So one piece, it comes as a 6x6 piece of foil. I cut that down to the size of the card front, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I cut it down to the size of the card front. That's the outside layer there, which then I cut out rectangles, which then was this frame, and then I cut out another rectangle, which was this frame, and then the centre bit is the layer behind here. So even though you won't, I think you get 4 or 6 sheets of the foil paper. What do you get? 6 sheets. So 6x6 sheets. Oh, you get 8 sheets of that. I used 1 sheet to make 5 cards. So that foil is going to last you a lifetime if you use it wisely. Like that. So before we start crafting, I know I've done a lot of talking tonight. I got my catalogues free. So, well, they're not free, I have to pay for them. But I got them in the delivery. So that came Wednesday, I think, and that was another heavy box because it had all my catalogues in it. So I've got my catalogues ready for my catalogue launch party on the 1st. And for those customers that have purchased from me in the last 6 months, they automatically get a catalogue sent to them as well. If you haven't already got a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like to get a catalogue, let me know and I'll organise one for you. And yeah, so I thought I'd just share that. I can't show you anything in the catalogue because this doesn't go live until the 4th of June. But that's alright. There's still plenty of time. So I got my catalogue today, really interesting reading. It is, and sometimes, because demonstrators have been able to have their catalogues for online, they've had their catalogues since the middle of April. But I know so many demonstrators that say there's nothing like actually flipping through the catalogue. So one of the really big upsides of attending the Stampin' Up! Events, pardon me, like on stage, which is where I went in April, was that we got our hands on our catalogue early April, so whenever that event was on, which has been really good. But I don't think I've noticed this year, because this was the first event that I've been to, I've had access to the catalogue from there, but I don't think I realised how much I do like looking through the catalogue and how different it is from looking at it online, because this year I haven't even looked at the thing online because I've always had my catalogue in my hand, whereas previous years I've had to look online and then get so excited when the catalogue comes. But yeah, paper catalogues are always the best. Yes, the only thing is I really don't, and this is like I work in financial services, so I have always dealt with product disclosure statements and things like that, and these catalogues are the same. It seems to be anything that's printed on like shiny paper and stuff like that, to me, there's an awful smell to it. So when I open all these catalogues up, I'm like, oh, I have to open the house, make sure it's well ventilated. To me, they smell quite a lot. So I get mine and then I stick it in the, make sure it's aired out in the room for quite a while before I start flipping through it. Otherwise, those fumes just go straight to my head. But I do like flipping through, and there's so many comments on the demonstrator pages and stuff that I've missed. There was like 13 stamp sets that I missed because you just flip through online and you don't really look at everything on the page, so you might have missed a stamp on the page and things like that. But yes, paper catalogues are so much better. So tonight I thought I'd show you, I'm still focusing on the retiring stock. So this is a stamp and paper that is on the retiring list, so it won't be available after the 3rd of June. This was in the occasions book and I really like this paper pad. So we did our, not last class, the class before, we focused on this paper pad. It's really bright and cheery and I really like it. And then I bought this stamp set and things, again, because the big sentiments, you only need one stamp and it kind of takes up the whole page. So you don't really need a lot of stamping on this. The paper does a lot of the work. So we're going to make that tonight, and you can make it too. So again, we're still using the sketch, and I don't know where the big picture of the sketch is, but you all saw the sketch last week. So I'm now using these sketches, and the sketches will last for a month. These do get posted on my Facebook page as well, and if you'd like to participate and make a card along using the sketch as a base, then just take a photo of your card and upload it to the comments after the sketch, and then you go in the running at the end of the month for a prize. So the prizes have been ribbons, papers, I do have some stamp sets there and things like that, whatever I've got in my little tray over there of little goodies to give away. So I'm going to flip the camera around and then we get started crafting. Okay, upload anytime this week. Yeah, Christine, The sketch starts at the beginning of the month, so you can upload any time during the whole month to participate, and then I just draw a prize at the end of the month. I was doing them weekly, but I found because the majority of the ladies that I get on here watching and participating all work, and a week just wasn't long enough to have time to craft, especially if you had something on the weekend. Like, I can't imagine that I'm going to get an awful lot of time this weekend to craft, being Mother's Day, but I will try and fit some time in. Yeah, so just as long as it's done before the end of the month. And then next month there'll be a new sketch that goes up. So today I've cut everything already, and the measurements are on the sketch, so you can see. But the only thing that's not retiring are these really pretty glitter enamel dots. So these weren't actually part of the suite, but they match in so well with the paper, and they're actually carrying over to the new catalogue. So this is Melon Mambo, Gorgeous Grape, Coastal Cabana, and Greeny Apple Green. So you get, I don't know, I think you get 96 or something in a pack. You get thousands of them. Let me just have a quick look. And where do you want the paper you are displaying? No, so you can use whatever. I do ask that you try and use 80% Stamping Up products, because I am a Stamping Up demonstrator to try and promote Stamping Up, but you can use what products you've got and put them up, and just to partake. So I don't say that it has to be 100% Stamping Up stuff, but if you try and use 80% Stamping Up stuff to do that. But I can, we can talk about it on Saturday, Christine, if you want. So those glitter enamel dots, just looking for them in the book. I can't show you. Here they are. So, oh, you get 160 of them. I told you you get thousands of them. 160 pieces, 10 each of 4 colours in 4 sizes. So they're 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, and 7mm, and they're $12.25 for 160 of them. So there's thousands of them. So with these pieces, now because I like to conserve paper and make the most of things, I have cut this out of the cardstock layer. So this is the largest circle in the stitched shapes dies. And that's not going to matter because we're going to cover the thing anyway. So nobody's even going to know that that's it. So we'll stick this, no, we're going to stick the ribbon on first. So when I adhere ribbon to a card, I try and stick it behind the DSP first and then stick it down to the cardstock, so you get a nice clean finish and you don't get any bits hanging out or anything. So get my tape and stick some tape, and even this other side of the paper is really pretty too, but I wanted this bright, really bright side. Bright, happy card. So then just take the tape off. See, now this ribbon is double-sided ribbon. Oh, I'm at the end of the roll here. So I'll just take that tape off. So one side is Coastal Cabana and the other side is Greeny Apple Green. Given that we've used quite a bit of, so this colour is Greeny Apple Green, so I've gone with Coastal Cabana just for a bit of contrast at the back there. So stick it with Coastal Cabana right side up. Just tie that round, line that up. Okay, now these pieces, so I've just cut the banner here with the triple banner punch, but if you don't have a banner punch, what you can do is you just get your scissors. Hi Wendy, thanks for sharing. If you get your scissors and you cut in the middle I won't do it here, but if you get the middle of your cardstock and you cut up and then cut from this side to that side, you'll get a nice banner as well. But the triple banner punch does make it super easy to do. I'm going to go with the dots again on this side, so we'll put some tape on the back of this. And put that down. So the details of this card will go up on my blog tomorrow, hopefully, if Adrian, my husband, and my social media manager has written the blog post. I've written the blog post. I need him to schedule it, but he has been super busy with his uni work at the moment that my blog posts seem to be taking a back seat. So hopefully his assessments will be finished shortly and my social media content sharing can go back up. He says I should learn to do it myself, and he's probably right, but when I have somebody like that around here, I like to take advantage of that. Alright, so then we're just sticking this to the card base that we've got. Make sure that's opening the right way. And yeah, Wendy, you'll have to go back and have a look at the beginning of the video. I got a donation box from Stamping Up to do my raffle prizes and everything for my catalogue launch on the 1st of June. So you'll have to go see what I got. I got heaps and heaps of stuff from the donation box, which I was super surprised at. Okay, so now we're going to do some stamping, because we won't just stick that down because we'll need the stamping to dry. So what I've done in this one is you can see a really faint stamp in the background, and so what I've used for that is actually Versamark. You can use the same ink as the cardstock, which is Granny Apple Green, but it would give you a darker image. I didn't want something competing too much, but I wanted something there just to fill in some of the blank space. So I used Versamark. So my Versamark pad's a little bit dirty, covered in glitter really. Now, I used this image here in the stamp set. So it's got some stars and some squares and stuff. Put that up. And this was, when I went to my first ever Stamping Up workshop, this was what I was shown, and I just thought it was fantastic. And I don't think I've really shown it since, but that workshop I walked away purchasing Versamark because I thought I can't really afford every ink pad that I really like, but I can afford Versamark because it was only one ink pad, and you stamp on different colours and it looks like you get different coloured inks all the time, but you don't. So I'll just stamp on here randomly, filling in the space. Now, it wouldn't matter whether you did this before or after the sentiment. I am doing it before, and then I'll just stamp over it, and we might just fill in that spot there. So now Versamark, most of us will know the use of Versamark ink for heat embossing, but it is good for tone on tone or lighter tone than tone on tone stamping. But it does stay a bit stickier for longer, which is why it's great for heat embossing, but it doesn't mean it's not good for normal stamping. So it's still a very good option for normal stamping. So then we'll use the sentiment, and this, got the nice big one here that says time for a spectacular celebration. I'm just going to line that up on my block. And I'm stamping this in Gorgeous Grape. Out of the new colours, like the new colour refresh last year, the Gorgeous Grape and Granny Apple Green together I think is my most favouriteest combo. They are just so bright and happy. Cheery colours. The thing I like, I use circles a lot in my cards rather than squares, because if you don't quite line it up with a circle, you can just turn it around until it's square, or turn it around till it's all lined up and straight. Whereas if you stamp on a square, you can't really tilt it that much without people noticing that something's a bit skew with. So I did pretty good at stamping that straight though. So then these cute little lollipops actually came from the DSP. So this DSP, or designer series paper, for those that don't know Stampin' Up lingo, this designer series paper comes in a pack, and you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 in a pack, and it's not $19.25 for a pack, but there's a whole sheet of it that's pink, and it's got cupcakes and lollipops and lollies, and I sat there and fussy cut all these out. So I have a whole container of them. I think I've cleared it away from my desk, but I have a whole container of them that I've fussy cut out, so I will just put them in as decorations. So we'll just adhere the rest of the card together now, and I'm just using tape down here for these ones, and then I'll try and find my dimensionals. My desk is an absolute mess. My husband said to me before, he goes, "Where are you going to video tonight? Good thing you're just doing an unboxing, you're not crafting." I'm like, no, I'm doing an unboxing and crafting." He goes, "Well, how's that going to work?" Hi, Chrissy. Alright, so we're just finishing up this card, and if you really look at the sketch that I shared, the sketch has this the other way around, but I liked how this works. So the sketch has the banner first and then the rectangle piece over here, but the sketch you don't have to follow to the nth degree, it's there for inspiration. I've packed my dimensionals up when I've tried to. You love fussy cutting, Chrissy. I do if it's easy. I've seen some people, thanks Chrissy, I've seen some people fussy cut the images out on this new DSP, and this would drive me insane, fussy cutting that out. But fussy cutting these out, heaps easy, because the images are big, they've already got a white outline, so it doesn't really matter so much. It kind of gives you the evenness that you need for that. Whereas this, there's no outline on that, that just looks like a lot of work. And I don't think I can do that. A lot of people say it's very relaxing and things, but to me, fussy cutting is not relaxing. It's a beautiful effect, but it's not relaxing. So I'm just going to get some dimensionals here and stick them on, and then I'm just going to get my glue dots and adhere. So I'm going to turn this around. Adhere these lollipops. Now just be careful when you pull them up, because the first one I did, I ripped the stick. You don't need the whole length of the stick, but you still need some length to give different sizes or different bits of dimension in there. And stick that one in there. And then the last one. I find it relaxing. We'll do it while watching a good movie. See, I find fussy cutting needs concentration. I would really struggle trying to watch a movie and do that at the same time. Obviously, I'm not a very good female. I can't do too many things at once. Okay. So the other thing to be mindful of when you're sticking the lollipops on and stuff, make sure you stick them in far enough that they're still going to stay within your card, otherwise they're going to get squashed. I'm very good at it. Might like it a bit more as I get better. Well, the trick I've heard, Wendy, is you turn the paper, not the scissors. Hasn't made it any easier for me, but some people say it's heaps easy. But I do like the Stamping Up snips because they're quite thin and very pointy, so it does make it a little bit easier to get into some of those nooks and crannies that you need to while you're doing fussy cutting. But yeah, doesn't make me enjoy it anymore. This is just adorable. Oh, thanks, Pan, that's lovely. Okay, so I just want that up a bit so you can see the banner bits underneath it a little. And then just finishing off with these enamel dots, because you can't have enough bling on here. So I'm going to do a Melon Mambo one up here, Coastal Cabana one down here, and might do, oh, I've lost that one now. Oh, there we go. Greeny Apple Green. We might do 5 on this one. Stick another one up there with that. And I'll stick another grape one. You always do things in odd numbers. Gives you a better effect. Okay, so that's that one. That's the one that I made a little while ago. And this is using, yes, and I have snippers which sit in your hand, not your fingers. Yes, I've seen some people use those. They use for like sewing as well. Really little tiny ones. I think that'd probably make it a little bit easier. So we use this stamp set, which is retiring, so if you are interested in this, you will have to purchase this before the 3rd of June, because it is on the retiring list, and so is this paper. So the DSP that we used is on the retiring list as well. The colours of the cardstock and the blingy bits are not, so you can still get them after the 3rd of June, but anything else is on the retiring list for that. So I think that's all I had to share with you today. So for those of you that joined a bit late, if you want to go back to the beginning of the video, I did a massive unboxing video of sharing all the items I got from Stamping Up, which I'm using as my donation box for my catalogue launch day, which is on the 1st of June. And all the proceeds from that are going to Braveheart. So all the product that Stamping Up donated, I will be putting into raffle prizes, and then all the proceeds from the raffle will be donated to Stamping Up. And the cost for the event is $40, but $12 from each entry ticket is going to donate it to Bravehearts as well. So that will mean that every person that attends will make sure that we educate a child about personal safety through Braveheart's Ditto Keep Safe Adventure program. So that'll be heaps good with that. And then because I am still an employee of Westpac, they do a matching gifts program. So anything that I donate as an employee to a registered charity, they will match. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm aiming for $200 to be raised, but I'm thinking we're going to smash through that, but I didn't want to over commit myself to anything, so I have said I'm aiming for $200, and yeah, hopefully we'll get there, or we'll smash it, and then Westpac will match my donation there then as well, which will be great. If you've got any questions about this or would like to register for the event, let me know. Registration is secured once payment is received for the event, and I am limiting spots for this so that we don't get too many people and too overwhelmed on the day, but I'm thinking we'll have 20 or 30 people there. So we'll go from there. If you've got any questions, just let me know. And I need to draw a lucky a prize from last week's comments, so I'll need to get my husband to get the random generator thing up while he's sitting here, and I'll get a prize that we'll give
From
last week's video. So this is the prize. While he's doing the random generator, I just went to my little box of goodies over there. This is the Winter Wonderland Designer Vellum Stack paper. So I'll show you what this is whilst he's sharing that or doing the random generator. Oh, look at that. I have decided, since this new catalogue, because there's some coloured vellum in this catalogue, I do not use vellum enough. And look, there's a whole pack of it here that's printed. That's a pretty good prize. I wonder if I've got two of them. I might have to take it back out, the second one, so I can use it. Anyway, while hubby is doing that, we'll just fill in some more talking. I might flip you guys back around. Ta-da! So then you can all see my pretty face while we're talking. So, because I did get my catalogues this week as well, if you haven't got a Stamping Up demonstrator and you'd like a catalogue, let me know. If you have ordered from me in the last 6 months, I will. One is coming in the post automatically, and for those that have already registered for my June class, yours will be waiting for you there rather than posting out. Is that pack still available? No, Sue, it's a retired pack, which is why it's, because I have all retired stock and stuff in that in my basket of goodies to give away as my little freebies. Oh, the winner is Tara.
With hi Jane, hi Denise.
So, I'll take that to Mum, and Mum can give it to Tara. But yeah, Tara won that, and then next week I'll have another random draw for comments on tonight's post and anybody that shared for tonight's post as well. And then at the end of the month, we'll draw the winner, draw the entry for any entries into the card sketch, which this is the sketch. So you'll see the post on my page. It went up, I think, last Friday as the sketch. And that sketch is open all month. So if you do up a sketch, like a card entry, you need to post a picture of it in the comments underneath that sketch so that we can keep a track of it, and then we'll draw a winner from that at the end of the month. So other than that, I think that's all I've got. So hopefully everybody has a beautiful Mother's Day and has got plans to spend time with their kids or things, and then I'll see you guys next week. Bye.